Good evening, students. This is our chapter 6, that is sets. Okay. So, first we have to know about set. What is a set? So, you can say it is well defined collection of objects. Well defined means under the given conditions, right? So, when we define the objects under the given condition, then that collection is called a set, right? Here you can see this is the set of natural numbers. So we can represent a set within these curly brackets, right? So this is called the set of natural numbers, and these 1 2 3 4, these are called the elements of that set. Okay, if any number is there in the set, then we can write it like this: 1 belongs to n. This is the sign of belongs to. And you can see here 0 is not there, so I'm writing here 0 does not belongs to n. Okay, so this is the sign of does not belong to. Now for example, how we can write the set example like this. If we have to write a set A, that is the collection of all prime numbers between 50 and 70, and we have to write a set, then it is given like 53, 59, 61 and 67. These all are prime numbers, so we have to write only prime numbers and not other numbers. Okay, now we have two methods describing a set. This is two main methods you can see. First one is roster method, second is description method, and third is set builder form. Okay, so it's roster method and set builder form. We will study these two methods here. Okay, now see, if we have to make a set as a collection of integers between -20 to -14, and we have to write these collection through roster method. So we will write these like this: it is -19, -18, -17, -16 and -15. These are the integers between -20 and -14, right? So we have to write the integers which are in between -20 and -14, separated by commas, and we have to put them in curly brackets, in between curly brackets, right? And this is called to represent the set in roster method, through roster method, right? Now the second method is set builder form. In set builder form, we have to take a variable and we have to mention like this: x. This is called such that. In maths, we two dots like this is called such that. So x is such that. X is an integer. We have given here this is a collection of integers, so we have to write that x is an integer. And what are the conditions? First condition is this, that it is an integer, and second one is this, that it is in between -20 and -14. So we have to write like this: it is x is greater than -20 and less than -14, and we have to enclose this between curly brackets. So that is the way to write a set in set builder form. Okay, now we will do the types of sets. So first type is finite set. How we can describe a set that this is a finite? So a set in which number of elements are countable. अगर हम उसमें जो elements हैं, if we can count the number of elements, then that set is called finite set. Okay. For example, set of natural numbers less than 10. We have given an example that set of natural number less than 10. So we can write it like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9, right? So these are the natural numbers which are less than 10 and they are countable. We can count how many are there. right? Then this set is called finite set. Now second type is infinite set. So a set which is not finite. Not finite means if a set in which the number of elements are not countable, then this is called infinite set. For example, set of all multiples of 2. So we have infinite multiples of 2, so it is an infinite set. Set of natural number, we don't have the endpoint of that set. Okay, it's not possible to find the last number in the set of natural numbers, so we can say it is an infinite set. Third type is empty set. Empty set, this is a type of set in which there is no element, right? Then this type of set is called empty set, or you can say a null set or void set. You can see this. So empty set, null set and void set, they are same. Okay, and we have to represent it by these two curly brackets, and in between there is no number. Okay, we can also represent a empty set by this sign. This is called phi. Okay, now the fourth type is singleton set. So singleton set is a set which contain only one element. If there is only one element, then that type of set is called singleton set, right? And the example is x is such that x is an even prime number. We all know that the prime number which is even is 2 only, right? Any other even number is not prime. So this is called a singleton set. Fifth one is equal sets. So two sets A and B are said to be equal if every element of A is in B and every element of B is in A. Means if two sets are given, then the number of elements in both the sets are equal and we have same elements in both sets A and B. Then only we can say the sets are equal. Here you can see we have given the example. C is given like 0, 1, 2, 3, and in D it is given in set builder form that x belongs to natural number W and it's whole number, set of whole numbers, right? So x belongs to W and it is given x square is less than 10. It means the square of the number is less than 10. So we have whole numbers starts from 0, so square of 0 is 0 and square of 1 is 1, so also less than 1. Square of 2 is 4, it is also less than 1. Square of 3 is 9, it is also less than 10. So the numbers we get are 0, 1, 2 and 3. So you can see here that C and D sets are equal because the number of elements are same and they both have the same elements. Now the cardinal number of a set. What is cardinal number of set? The number of distinct elements contained in a finite set. Means now the number of elements in a set is called the cardinal number of that set. And you can see here by example, we have given a set A. It is 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11. These are the elements of this set, and then we can say that we can write the cardinal number like this, and A is equals to 5 because there are 5 elements in that set.